Hello, this is my UDL lesson. Please excuse my voice for the next 4 to 6 minutes because I'm getting over a cold. Okay, so the UDL I have is Principle 3, provide multiple means of engagement. My guideline is Guideline 7, which is optimize individual choice and autonomy, optimize relevance, value, and authenticity, and minimize threats and distractions. For checkpoint 7.1, my tool is Epic. I love Epic. My CT last semester uses it. The kids love it. It connects to the first guideline because kids get to choose what books to read. You can create profiles so that it individualizes the students. You can pay attention to what the students read, how quick they're reading. There's quizzes on here to help with comprehension. You can create your own quizzes off of books for the students to do. It's choice. Like, they get to read whatever they want. Another choice on here is they don't just have to read books. They can listen to read-alouds from celebrities reading the books to them. They can listen to the books through audiobooks. There are also videos that the students can watch based off of the books. So that's a great tool for choice. It's free for educators. For parents, if they want it, like, to subscribe, it is $7.99 a month. But yeah, it's free for us teachers. Here's some parent reviews for Epic. The only bad review I found was that it's very hard to unsubscribe for parents. They can't cancel. It's really hard to cancel the subscription for some reason. But other than that, all the reviews are good. It's user-friendly. There's great selections. There's basically everything on there from nonfiction to poetry. Like, it's great. So, on to the next one, which is optimize relevance, value, and authenticity. I found Project Citizen. Here's the cost of it. Sorry, this is not on screen, but we can get right into that. This is for the books. Project Citizen, you can get as involved with it as you want to be as a teacher. Basically, Project Citizen is about teaching public policy to students. So students, back to checkpoint 1, they get to choose a current problem within their school, within their city, within their state that they want to do research on. And then they evaluate the solutions that have been brought up, and then after kind of evaluating those, they pick their own solution, create their own solution, and create this whole showcase. They create a portfolio, they create a public policy plan, and they present it to their class. There are competitions through Project Citizen. There's state competitions where states go against states. Schools go against schools, and then there's the nationals, where students from each state present their public policy plan. And there's a competition. They can present, if they win, they can present their plan to law officials, not law officials, but policymakers in Washington, D.C. So that's really cool if you want to get that involved with it. Don't let the cost scare you, because I found some on Amazon for $8. It starts in grade 5, the showcases do, but you can really start this younger, just within your classroom. I do have the teacher guide. It was given to me from my social studies professor at Grand Valley, which is how I heard about this. The teacher's guide just gives you different teacher tips, how to teach public policy, small group activities, homework assignments. So it's really beneficial if you teach social studies. But for the state and national showcases, it's split up with middle school, grades 5 to 8, high school, 9 to 12, and then there is a post-secondary for college students if they want to get involved with it. Here are some reviews I found on an article about students in Las Vegas going to their state showcase. They really liked it. It showed them that I really need to be determined if I want to get something done. When we work together, we're able to get more information. So yeah, it's really good. It teaches kids a lot of things. And this connects because to checkpoint 2, because when they it's a current thing in their own location. So it's really relevant to them. They pick a current policy that is really valuable to them, and it really authenticizes why they should research these different issues and try to come up with a plan for it. So for the third checkpoint, minimize threats and distractions, I chose CrossTojo. A lot of you may already know CrossTojo. A lot of teachers use it. It's free for educators. Mostly it's just educators that use that, but it's free. You can connect with parents through this, so you can invite your students' parents, and you can message them. It's a great behavior management tool, which is where the distractions and threats come through. So you can leave messages for all the parents, for individual parents. This is my demo, so yeah. That's just the names that they gave me to work with. But you can add students. I won't go through all that, but yep, so you can add students. You can do positive or negative reinforcement. Most teachers that I know who use this only use the positive. They don't necessarily use the negative. That's mostly because the school where my CT used it last semester, and she is in a school where PBIS is very, very much followed. So that's why they use the positive at that school more than the negative. But I'm sure some teachers use the negative part to take away points from students. But how my CT used it, as an example of how you can use this, is every individual, once they get to 10 points, can get a prize from her prize box. And then if the whole class does a good job, say they really were great at teamwork, you can give all the points to each student, just so you don't have to go through. But if she used this, she didn't get that often. But if she used that, then they would get another prize. Just because that was in her classroom setting, that was so rare that it was something that they all needed to work on. So that's why she had that extra little thing. But yep, that's basically CrossTojo. There's not much to it. That's reviews for Epic. Here's some reviews, all from teachers. They're all 5 stars. As you can see, some of the reviews talk about maybe some things that they can do different. Like one teacher wanted them to add a seating chart part of it, where you can like move the students to help with attendance. So yeah, they give some great suggestions on how to make it better, but really it's a great tool to use to help minimize threats and distractions. So that is my UDL lesson. It's a little bit longer than 6 minutes, but this is as short as I could get it. So, yep, thank you. Bye.